on kick, and somebody claimed that they were 15. They didn't look 15 to me. And I drove to this gas station.
Due to the graphic nature of this video, viewer discretion is advised. Everyone in this video is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Do not attempt to contact, harass, bully, or threaten anyone in this video. This video is to raise awareness of the dangers of online predators. Parents, stay vigilant and be aware of what your children are doing online. Do not try this at home.
What's up, y'all? Back with another catch for you today. So today we're looking at our fourth guy that we caught in Marion. His name is Jonathan. And let me tell you, Jonathan really likes to talk, man. Like, now if you saw the catch before this, the Isaiah catch, he was very quiet, would barely talk. Even the catch before that, Teddy, barely talk, he was really quiet. But this guy is the complete opposite of those two guys. Like, when we were confronting Jonathan, I missed Isaiah and Teddy. I wish that he was more like them. This dude did not stop talking, bro. We could barely get a word in, man. Y'all are gonna see it. This dude is fucking ridiculous. But here we go. Here's Jonathan's profile. His bio says, looking for a date. Who wants to go see the new Jurassic Park movie in a couple weeks? Cringe. Says he's from Indianapolis. Then he says he's from Anderson. So here Jonathan reaches out to our decoy, says, hey, beautiful. Decoy says, hey. He says, so when am I taking you out to eat? She asks for his number and he immediately just gives his number. And then here he says, you should probably text me first and let me know. It's decoy's name. He says, I don't usually answer my phone. Are you sure you're 19? You look so young. I will need to see ID. I don't know why he needs to see ID. As you will see, I mean, you're watching this video, so you already know the ID didn't matter. He says, I live in Anderson, but I work in Indy. So I was thinking I could pick you up after work Friday around 7. Then we can go to whatever restaurant you want. So they start texting. Here he sends a picture of himself. He says, I hate taking selfies, but here you go. Decoy asks, how old are you? He says, I'm 42. It's on my Facebook profile. Are you really 19? She says, actually, 13. I understand if you want to block me. He says, sorry, you're too young. Hit me up in 5 years when you turn 18. She says, not gonna happen. He says, your Facebook says 19. Anyway, you're too young. Sorry, bye. And then she says, duh, I can't put 13 on there, genius. He says, obviously, because you are supposed to be 18 to have an account. Genius, good luck. She says, I don't care, obviously. She says, oh, I have to be 18 yet. Here I am having one, genius. So a little back and forth between these two. Like, he's being an asshole, man. Here he says, yes, you have to be 18. I could take you to get some food and see Jurassic Park if your parents are cool with it. But we can't do anything beyond that until you're 18. Like, what the fuck? Like, who's gonna let some random dude take their kid out to go see a movie? Like, what do you mean if their parents are cool with it, bro? This dude is a weirdo. Then he says, where do you like to eat? She says, Mexican. He says, yummy, sounds good. What are you doing? She says, next day, she says, I was asleep. He says, good morning. So he just continues to talk, you know what I'm saying? And here he says, I work for a travel agency. Then he says, am I taking you to get Mexican food tonight when I get off work? She says, this guy wants to do date with me, so I probably do that. He says, oh, really? You're going out with some other guy instead? Where is he taking you? Will you text me while you're on your date? Like, such a weirdo, bro. Like, this is a kid. She's going on a date with someone, and you want her to text you while she's on the date. Like, what the hell's wrong with, who is this dude, right? Like, whose man's is this? And she says, I want to do date type thing. Then here she says, I want to do date type thing. You just want to get food, so yeah. He says, I want what you want. She says, beta male energy. He says, what the f? Doing that on purpose? I don't want to say everything in text. What you want to do? I get off in an hour. She says, if you can't tell me what we gonna do, then I ain't interested. He says, she says, dang, what? You mad? He says, no, I'm not mad. I was saying we gon' f. She says, oh, you really want to? He says, yeah. So he switches up he switched it up almost immediately. Like, he just said he needs to see, first he said, I need to see your ID. Oh, you're too young, you know, vibe, whatever. And now he's immediately says he wants to f. Like, it's just crazy. Then here she says, cool, so what kind of things we gonna do? He says, make out, then I'ma eat your pussy, then f you. She says, oh dang. He says some dumb emojis. Then they swap a picture and he sends this picture. And I don't know if I can show this on YouTube or not. I think I can. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna make this video and I might blur this out, I might not. I don't know what you guys are gonna be watching. But it's a picture of him in his underwear and you can, yeah. Then here he says, send address, where am I picking you up at, so I can see how long it will take to get there. She says, do you want to meet and get something to eat? He says, okay. She says, where are we going to go after we eat? He says, we will find a spot. I have some ideas. She says, tell me. He says, I don't know exactly yet. We will just have to find a safe spot. She says, what the fuck? She says, you literally just said you have some ideas. Such a dumbass. He says, behind these office buildings, they are near the restaurant. She says, what were you gonna do there? He says, girl, you already know. She says, haha, no. He says, what you wanna do? She says, anything you want. He says, what restaurant do you wanna go to? She says, the restaurant. She asks, where are you at? He says, at a car shop getting a turn signal replaced. She says, what city? Are you gonna be late? So he's supposed to be on his way to meet her like right now. He says, I'm an hour away. Like, it's just crazy. Like, these motherfuckers will make plans with someone and then they'll just do something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're supposed to meet you, like they're supposed to meet you at 3 o'clock and that they're an hour away and you're like at 2:40, you're like, where are you at? And they're like, oh, I'm getting my car fixed. I'm doing this. Like, bro, we're supposed to meet in 20 minutes. You're an hour away. What the fuck is going on? Now, these people are just, this is why a lot of these dudes are on these dating apps. I'm not saying every person on a dating app is a loser or sucks, but if you are a loser and you suck, you're on dating apps. Like, these are some of the most pathetic type of people on earth. Like, there's a reason why these guys are on these dating apps, because they suck at life. They suck at talking to girls. They suck at, you know, planning things with girls and all this stuff. They just suck, man, altogether. They have a phone call. He answers and then she immediately hangs up. He says, you sound like you're 40 years old and I thought you were 19. Like, she literally does not sound old. Like, she sounds like a girl. Like, she doesn't sound old. She sounds young. Like, maybe you could say you don't think she sounds young, but she does not sound 40. She does not sound, oh, she sounds like a young girl, bro. Like, it's just insane. He says, no, I don't do drugs. Then she says, my voice is literally the most high-pitched, tiny voice ever. You do drugs, don't you? He says, no, I don't do drugs. Your voice sounds fake, like an old lady trying to sound young. Why are you trying to pretend that you're 19? She says, it's how I sound, asshole. She says, bitch, stop talking to me, and you know damn well I'm 13, not 19. Shut up. He says, FaceTime me then. She says, no, I'm not interested anymore. You just wasted my time. He says, oh, sorry, I don't trust you yet. She says, nah, you're a bitch. You wait till last minute to say this. He says, I'm sorry. So he's not just not showing up because he heard the voice and he thinks she sounds older. He's still not even left yet. Like, before he made the phone call, like, he's supposed to he should have been there now, but he's still at home or wherever he is. He says, I'm sorry. She says, no, you're not. He says, yes, I am. She says, I don't care if you are anyways. You wasted my time like that. He said, I said, I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? She says, nothing you can do. You're an asshole. I literally don't sound old. You're He says, okay, FaceTime with me then to verify, and then I'll do anything you want. She says, dude, I don't want to see you right now. He says, okay, sorry. She says, I don't want to hear you're sorry. Shut up. And yeah, honestly, this is me just being actually mad. Like, I'll be real with you. This is me pissed off because we're sitting here waiting for this dude and he just doesn't come. So this is me actually mad. He says, okay, anything you say. He said, I should have thought about FaceTime sooner. Well, you can't blame me for being cautious. Video call me, then I'll be on my way. So the decoy sends him a video. They don't FaceTime, but she sends a video and she says his name and stuff and says she's mad about how he didn't show up and stuff. So he says, well, damn, I was wrong, I guess. Sorry. Do you want me to come still? So obviously, you know, now he's like, he believes it's real. That's the thing with these guys, man. Like the decoys, like I always see people in the comment section say dumb shit like, "Oh, it doesn't sound like a kid. The kid, they sound so young. Like, you need to get better decoys, bro." The voices are not an issue. Like, yeah, he might have said that, like, you sound older, but he's back. She sent a video. She sounds exactly the same in the video, and he believes it now. Like, it's very rare when we call a predator and they go, you sound old, like you sound like you're faking your voice. Bye, and then we don't get him. It's very rare, man. Y'all just don't understand. Like, you think you understand. Not y'all, but the people that say these things. You watching a video of ours where you're hearing the decoy talk is not the same as a guy getting on the phone with them and they think it's a kid and they're hearing their voice on the phone, not through not through the speakers of your computer or your phone or your TV. It's not the same. You're gonna perceive things different. You're gonna hear things different. It's not the same, bro. That's why we catch all these guys. You know, you got so many dummies in the comment section. Oh, the decoy looks like she's old. The decoy look. Y'all don't understand nothing, bro. We're the ones catching these guys. I think we know what we're doing, bro. We keep catching them. I mean, it's funny because people will say that under a video of a guy that we're catching. We're catching them. You're saying we need a new decoy, but you're saying this under a video of us catching the guy. So it's just ridiculous, man. Like, our decoys all have like baby faces, man. And they don't sound like old people. They sound like a girl. You can just hear that it's fake because you know it's fake. That's all it is. Then later he says, I'll come right now if you want. She says, okay, come now then. He says, hold on, I might not be able to come right now. She says, okay, then tomorrow. He says, okay, hope you're not mad at me. She says, I am, but it's whatever, I'll get over it. Here he says, you're so young and it makes me nervous. I be thinking it's a setup. It really did take longer at the car shop though. Do you still want to see me tomorrow? Then he says, yeah, because I thought it was a setup. So he thought it was a setup. That's why he didn't show up. And then later we plan to meet again. And then he kind of flakes again. He's like, oh, I'm doing laundry. I'm not trying to go through all those text messages right now. But so eventually we plan to meet again. But this time I decided, since he pissed me off, I'm going to waste his time this time. So we make a plan to meet at a Mexican restaurant. I'm chilling at home. I'm not going anywhere. I'm wasting his time because he wanted to play games and waste my time 2 times in a row. I wasted his time. So I told him we're going to meet at this Mexican restaurant. He shows up. So he's here. He says, I'm 15 minutes away. You coming? I'm here. And he sends pictures showing that he's here. He's at the Mexican restaurant. He says, wow, I finally made it and you are not here. It's my fault though. Maybe next time we both show up and I'll make it all up to you. He says, sorry, I'm trying to figure shit out. Some unexpected things come up. I didn't read that before, but that's exactly what he said. I might have shown it. I'm skipping through the messages, so I don't know if I showed that part where he said that. We're supposed to meet and he said, oh, just trying to figure shit out. Some unexpected things came up. So I said I dropped that line on him. He says, well, I had that coming. So when can we meet for real? I promise I'll be there next time. So I wasted his time, little bitch. Then here, so we make plans. We're gonna meet the next weekend. Here he says, hi, sexy. I called off work today. Can I come see you for a minute today? I wanna just meet you real quick. Then I'll take you on a date this weekend. She says, I can't, sorry. He says, it's cool, babe. What you doing today? Why can't you meet up? She says, going down places with mom. I meant to say going to places with mom. What time you free Saturday? He says, okay, maybe we can meet for breakfast if you're up early. Like, this dude is really trying to meet, which is really funny because when you see in the confrontation, this guy's claiming that, you know, he thinks it's a scam and all this shit. Clearly, he doesn't think it's a scam. What do y'all think? Y'all think this dude thinks it's a scam? I mean, he's really trying to meet this person. Like, he's tried to meet so many times, and I told him no, because I can't. He says, are you busy right now? Can you talk? She says, I can text. He says, for real? Cool, what you doing? Can you now? Do you want to talk dirty? She says, I mean, if you want. He says, twice. I don't know what he means. He says, do you want to kiss me? She says, yeah. He says, why you keep saying LOL? Do you want to f me? She says, I'm down. He says, so that's a yes? That is what you want? You want some baby? Here he says, this crazy though, I normally wouldn't do this, but I'm gonna make an exception for you. She says, normally wouldn't do what? He says, you know what I'm talking about, you're so young. She says, how would I know that's what you're talking about? He says, what else would it be that I normally wouldn't do? She says, dude, I don't know, dang. He says, well, think of it from my side. You understand my concern though, right? She says, kinda. He says, okay, f it. Here she says, how are you? We still good for later? He says, just finished laundry, and yes. She says, yay. He says, I know, right? She says, what you doing? He says, about to come. Here he says, where are we meeting? She says, you can just come to the house. Me and Sarah are chilling. He says, what's the address? I'm in Marion. Where am I going? So I'm holding him off because, you know, we're not ready for him to come yet. But then I tell him he can come, and now he is here. He says, okay, coming. I'm at the door. So yeah, man, he's there. He shows up, and so the decoy lets him in. The decoy that he thinks he's meeting is in the shower, and her friend is there, and she's letting him in. So that's what's happening. Decoy lets him in. He fucking shoots a shot. He fucking tries to rizz up the other girl, which there was no talk about this other girl like joining them or any type of like, you know, all three of them are gonna like, you know, hook up. There was no talk of that. He just thinks that the girl was gonna be there, right? I didn't go over that in the chats, but he knows that the friend is gonna be there. But there was no conversation about them talking. But then he does what he does. You're gonna see it. He does what he does. This makes no sense. Like, he's there to meet this girl. She's in the shower. Her friend's letting him in, and then he does what he does. Like, this dude is like crazy, man. He claims he thinks it's a scam. Obviously, we all know that's a lie, man. And you're gonna see it, man. This guy is such an asshole, man. This guy is so aggravating. He does not shut up. He's loud. I mean, y'all are gonna have a heyday with this guy, man. This is crazy. But that is it, man. We're gonna get into this video. Hit the like and subscribe so you don't miss any catches, so you know who these creeps are when we post them. And we're still pushing this channel. We're pushing this channel, trying to get to 100K subs. This past week, I think we've got almost 2,000 subs, which is pretty good in a week. So push this channel, man. We would greatly appreciate it. Let all your friends and family know about this channel. Everyone should be subbed so they can see who the creeps are, man. But yeah, that's it. Let's get to the video.
I think she told you she was going to be in the shower.
Yeah. I think you said spelled it Sarah.
Yeah? What'd you bring?
Oh, it's clothes and some. I used at CVS for like 24 cents.
Oh, cool.
Because they were on sale.
Yeah.
And then I had $2 on my CVS card.
Yeah.
So,
Are you staying the night here with us?
I guess.
Yeah? Because I know you guys talked about a few things.
Mm-hmm.
Was that like with just her? You don't know?
We didn't talk about anything beyond that.
What did you guys talk about doing?
Huh?
What did you guys talk about doing?
Not a lot.
Not a lot?
I mean, we've only talked about a couple things.
Like what?
I've been kind of paranoid with the age that we met on the internet and her age.
Yeah.
And like it was just, could have been a setup and shit,
Yeah.
you know? So yeah. So I've kind of done, felt
Yeah.
like it's taking a big
Let me
risk,
say,
but, you know.
Yeah.
But
she
yeah, now
said-
that I'm here and yeah, everything's like cool.
Yeah, because yeah, she said a few things, but she didn't say like what.
And yeah, you're cute.
Thanks.
So yeah, I'm down, but she ain't gonna be mad.
Yeah? I don't think she will. It was her idea. No, I just met you. hang on.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Grab a drink real quick. You got food though?
Huh?
You got snacks?
Yeah.
Have you ever had pepperoni pasta?
Had what?
Pepperoni pasta?
I don't think so.
It's a very good entree. How are you, Jonathan?
Wow. I'm fine. It's just weird. I mean, whole thing's weird.
What's weird?
Talk about the whole thing's weird.
What is it? What's
You
weird?
know, just met somebody on the internet, just kind of come over to check out and see what it was all about.
Who'd you meet?
Her name was
Yeah. How do you know?
from the internet,
Okay. And
from
how?
Facebook,
Okay.
from Facebook dating,
Facebook dating.
which it said she was 19. So,
How old did she? How old did she tell you she was?
huh?
How old did she tell you she was?
19.
She told you she was 19.
Yeah, the Facebook dating site said she was 19.
Yeah, but how old did she tell you that she was?
19.
You want to try again?
As far as I know, she's 19, and she said her friend was younger.
And she said she was she said she was 19.
Yeah,
Is that your final answer?
yeah.
Okay. Well, the thing is with that, Jonathan, is I have all the transcripts here of the messages between you and didn't tell you that she was 19.
So, at the beginning of the conversation, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't really know what it was. I honestly thought it was like a scammer or something.
Yeah, you thought it was
and
a
not a real
scammer.
person. So I
Okay.
don't know.
Okay.
I thought at first I thought it was like I didn't know what to expect. You know.
Yeah.
When she said that, I thought it was
When
like
she said what?
a scammer or something.
When she said what?
When she said she was not the same age as what she said she was on the Facebook
Well, that's what
dating,
I'm.
so I thought
right.
that was weird.
Yeah,
But-
that's what I'm asking you. What did she? Yeah, what age did she give you? What did she tell you?
Just wondering.
I mean, she said she was still 19, but her friend was under age or whatever. And at one point at your transcript, she
Yeah.
did say she was younger age. I don't remember what it was. I do remember
That's-
it was younger than the age she said on
Okay.
Facebook dating. But I thought it was a scammer, whatever. I hadn't done anything or really talked to her about much other than that since. We've still been talking here and there.
Okay.
You know, and
Yeah.
just after
So,
a while, I just
yeah.
kind of was curious and wanted to come out
Yeah,
here and meet
no.
her. So
Yeah. Okay.
so I
I
just
hear
thought
ya.
it was weird. I wanted
Yeah.
to see what was up with
Well-
the situation.
well, I'll tell you, Jonathan,
I'm not planning on
Jonathan.
doing nothing with no underage
Jonathan.
people or nothing weird like that.
Let's turn it down. Well,
Sorry.
crank down the volume a little bit. So you said something might be weird, right? So I'll tell you what's weird is.
I know. I'm not planning on it.
Okay, you can't smoke in here.
I know.
But what's weird is a 42-year-old man meeting a 13-year-old girl.
And you're right, but I didn't really think I was meeting with a 13-year-old girl.
But that is the age that she told you she was, right?
At one point in the conversation, but I didn't really believe
At 3 points.
that's what it was because
There
I'm
were
like,
3 points in the conversation where she told
Was
you.
it really?
About 3 points,
Oh.
yeah. Yeah, and she told you she was
This
13.
shit's crazy.
I agree. It's also illegal.
This is strange that you guys are even making this kind of weird setup for
Well-
the internet and bringing me out here and setting me up in the middle of the country and
pretty-
stuff.
it is pretty
it's
weird.
weird that you guys do this.
Well,
or are doing this.
What-
Can I tell you
know.
why?
Is it
think
weirder
it's
than than you being here to meet a 13-year-old?
I mean,
What we're
yes
doing?
and no.
Okay, so what we're doing is
I'm-
weird.
my intentions are not weird or bad. I just wanted to see what was up, and I was just,
What about when you said that we're going to fuck?
huh?
What about when you said that we are going
That
to
was
fuck to
just the test. I still was. A lot of that conversation was just testing the whole situation.
Testing
and
the
then when I
waters.
actually come out here, I wanted to see what was up.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it was weird.
So-
You guys
Okay.
are right,
Test.
and it's
It
weird.
was a test. What results were
And
you
you guys are
looking
what,
for?
putting this on a TV show or something?
No, this is
No.
just so if you did something crazy, we would have proof. If we had to defend ourselves.
I'm not gonna do nothing crazy,
Yeah.
and this is weird.
Well,
I
we don't
really
know.
just want to go home. And,
I'm just saying we don't
I
know
would
you,
never
bro.
normally do something like this, man. This is
Okay.
weird.
Okay.
I would never normally do
Jonathan,
something like
we just
this,
wanna have-
and it's weird that I kind of got.
Yo,
I kind of didn't believe the whole thing.
Do you normally talk
And
to
I,
Jonathan?
no,
It's
but
okay.
you guys can understand
Jonathan,
the
let's
situation
let's
that
crank.
I'm in.
Let's
hundred.
okay. Let's calm down.
There's no nudity in that
Golly.
picture.
Let's
And
crank down the
yes,
volume.
whatever.
So you're familiar with this picture?
Yes, there's no nudity in it. and
Oh,
it's-
okay, but it's
it's a little bit. Yes,
it's a little-
But at the same time,
Jonathan.
I've tried to explain. I never
Jonathan,
really
let me-
believed this whole situation was real, and I just kind of
Okay.
wanted to see what was up and
Let's-
and,
okay.
and see
Let's-
what was really
Jonathan,
going on.
let's
I
pause.
guess I'm stupid for coming out here.
Let's
there was
pause.
multiple
Let's
times
pause.
I didn't show up,
Jonathan?
so I don't know
Jesus
why you guys
Christ,
kept
Jonathan.
pushing me to come out here.
Jonathan, let's just
There were
please just
multiple
breathe.
times I didn't show up, so I don't know why you guys kept pushing me to come
Jonathan,
out here.
just-
if this was
Well,
what
you
it
did
is.
Just
show
breathe.
up at the Mexican restaurant.
Huh?
The other week, like a week ago, you showed up at the Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, after I didn't show up like multiple times.
To meet her. You
Or a
just so
couple
you did.
times
You
because
didn't
I
show
was
up to
never
meet her.
really going to show
Jonathan,
up.
can I ask what?
And then I was
but-
kind of curious about the Mexican restaurant if it was good or not, and I almost went in to eat.
Well, can I ask what's the point?
And I ended up going to BK.
So she forced you to go to the Mexican restaurant.
Of course not, and she didn't even show up. Nobody showed up. And that's part of why I thought this was weird too. And honestly, I
But
thought
what
nobody
about
was
when
gonna
you
show up
came?
this time.
What about when you came here tonight and she greeted you
I
at the door?
obviously shouldn't have come here tonight.
Okay.
This was stupidest thing
But
I've
you
ever
did show-
fucking
Okay.
done.
But you are here.
I did.
But you
I'm
Okay,
are
Jonathan,
here,
Jonathan.
man.
I'm here.
Why-
I showed up. It's stupid. I just want to go home and never attempt to think about or do anything like this ever.
Jonathan, why-
can you just- hey, you're
This is
cigarette-
ridiculous
you're
and weird.
cigarette.
I know.
Well, what's ridiculous
Don't
is this
hear.
picture of you in your underwear with a half chub that you sent her.
It's funny, but it's just somebody
Oh.
I met over the internet. I didn't know what it was. That was like towards the beginning, man. I didn't know.
This is
I
after
really
she
didn't
told
know.
you
I
she was
still
13.
No, that's kind of what I come out here
So-
for because I was curious.
So you
It's
just
not funny. I wish I wouldn't have come out here. That's why I didn't come out the
Dude,
first
calm
couple
down.
times, man.
Jonathan, look
I
at
don't
me.
know why you
Jonathan,
guys did this to me.
Jonathan,
I
Jonathan,
would
we
have
did-
never
Jonathan,
normally done
Jonathan,
anything like
Jonathan.
Jonathan,
Now-
Jonathan, can you
Weird.
look? Jonathan, can you look at
I'm
me for a
sorry.
second?
I felt
Jonathan,
for a little
Jonathan,
bit of a temptation,
Jonathan,
but
Jonathan, please.
Jonathan, can you look at me
Yes,
for a second?
sir.
Just stop talking for us. Just stop talking.
I just want to go home and go to
Jonathan,
sleep.
can
I
you
gotta
look
go
at
to
me
work
while I'm
one
talking
day.
to you? Can I say something to you and you not say
Yes,
anything?
please.
Calm down. Bring it down
I
like
realize this
5
is
notches,
stupid of
bro.
me.
Just calm down. We're just talking to you.
And a lot of what I'm saying is true. That a lot of this
Okay.
conversation,
Okay, but you're
I didn't really
screaming.
believe it
You're
was real.
screaming. We're not
Okay,
screaming
let's
at
just-
you.
I'm not trying to scream
Okay,
at you. I'm just
Okay, but I'm trying to bring it. I'm
excited,
trying to bring it back.
Let's just breathe,
Understand what
Jonathan.
you're.
Do you,
Understand
Jonathan?
your tone.
Do you want a
Calm it
glass?
down.
Do you want a glass of water,
Yeah.
Jonathan?
No thanks.
You're okay.
I got
Okay.
my
You got
bottle
okay.
of water, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
shit.
Okay, well let's just. We have a couple questions for you. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, let's just calm down.
Reserves.
Are we
This is
on any?
crazy.
Are we on any substances tonight,
I'm
Jonathan?
thinking no, sir. And I'm thinking like,
Cocaine.
why, if you guys
Nothing-
do this, why is
nothing
there not
that?
like other like setups on Facebook of like you guys trying to do this? I just think it's weird that you guys do this through Facebook dating.
Okay.
And this
Jo-
was not my intention when I got on
Okay.
I'm
Facebook
confused
dating.
what you mean.
Let's
What you
just talk.
Meaning I don't run into other profiles that are like when I match with them, then all of a sudden they're like some other age and there's
Well,
this
how
weird
often do you-
situation.
Well,
I've
how-
done
can I-
Facebook
so
dating
I've
for a
been
long
on-
time. I've
okay.
never seen weird situations like this.
Well,
This
what's-
is weird.
what's so
That's
weird-
Kind of why I was so curious.
What
to
is
come
so
out
weird
here. I
about
didn't
this
really believe it was
situation?
real.
What is so weird about this situation, Jonathan?
The whole thing that I'm trying to get on Facebook dating, which is supposed to be for adults, and I end up in this crap. And yes, we
But
started having
she-
a conversation
she
off
told
Facebook
you.
dating.
She told you she
And-
was 13.
And I should. I didn't really at that time. I didn't even believe I was talking to a real person. I thought I was talking like
Jonathan,
a scammer or
it
something.
doesn't matter whether
And I
you
still
believe it
wasn't
or
sure
not.
what this situation was. Part of the reason I come out here is to see because I got too curious. And yes, curiosity kills the cat. I shouldn't have come out
If
here.
you thought it
This
was a
stupid.
scammer,
Right.
why would you
It-
keep talking? If you thought it was a scammer.
And why would
that
you-
be
That's
the
what I was
if
trying
you
to
thought it
figure
was
out
a
if it
if you
was,
thought
I
it
guess.
was well,
Why would you
Sometimes
show
I've
up?
played games with
I'm
scammers
asking you,
before.
I'm
I'm
me
trying
too,
to answer
me
your
too, me
question.
too.
I've kind of played games with scammers before,
Okay, me
so
too.
I thought I was playing a game
You ever
with a
show
scammer
up
during part of this.
Have you showed up to meet a scammer before?
Christ.
You ever show up to meet a scammer?
No, I called the cops and reported a scammer.
Did you call the cops on this?
Reported one.
Did you call the cops on this girl?
I didn't know what it was, if it was a scammer yet or not.
I mean, why not just call in as a concerned civilian?
This is stupid
And-
that I came out. I
and
shouldn't have
Jonathan.
come out here. You're right.
We're just
Jonathan,
talking
what
though,
about?
I
right?
know.
We're just
shouldn't have
talking,
come out
man.
here. You're right.
Jonathan, let me ask you,
Dang.
what were your intentions tonight with this 13-year-old girl that you came to meet?
I didn't know that I was going to be meeting a 13-year-old girl or not, or who I was going to meet here.
So,
I didn't know what to expect.
What if
I really
you came
didn't know
here?
what to expect. I was taking a risk. I guess I kind of got too curious, kind of got, a little rush off of the risk, and it was stupid. And I guess it is kind of real in the sense that it was a setup.
Okay, listen,
I was
Jonathan.
a stupid thing for me to even take the risk, I guess.
Fair enough. Let me ask you, if a 13-year-old girl had been here and we weren't, what would have happened tonight?
We would have ate some M&Ms, and I probably would have went home after I had a conversation with them and figured out why, and asked her why she was, wanting to hang out with somebody of my age.
Would you have tried to get her to eat your M&Ms? If you know what I mean?
No,
I mean the other
I bought
M&Ms.
at
Just
CVS.
these ones.
Huh?
Okay.
Those are just clothes.
Did you bring condoms with you tonight?
Definitely did not bring condoms.
Okay.
So
Why'd you
wait a
bring
minute,
clothes?
I had no intention of having sex
Wait
with
a minute,
anyone.
But-
I swear to.
But
I
hold on,
promise you I didn't.
hold on. Here you
I
say
just wanted to meet the situation.
you say
I told you I didn't
you
know
want to
who it
make
was. It
out.
was just a game with
You
a
say
scammer.
eat
At
your
that
pussy,
time, I was just trying to.
and then you said fuck you. You said you want to eat her pussy and fuck her. That is what you said, Jonathan.
But
I'm
I
just
didn't
reading
know
what you
who
said.
I was talking to. It was just a game with somebody I didn't know who I was talking to.
It's right here. You were talking to a 13-year-old girl.
But I don't
she
know
said
that
it.
that's true or not.
But she identified
I
as a
don't know that that's true or not. I hadn't met this person
Okay,
yet,
Jonathan.
so I don't know.
You can
For all I knew, it
Jonathan.
was all a lie. And
Jonathan,
the whole time, I had no idea what to expect
Jonathan,
or who I was talking to.
let me explain
you can
this.
Go through it.
Let me explain.
I just have a question.
Why I brought clothes?
Well, you thought you were coming here, you don't know what it was, you thought it was a scammer. Why'd you bring clothes?
Well, it's kind of far. My shoes kind of stink, so I brought socks, and I just happened to. I just keep a few extra clothes on me, and so I don't need all those clothes. But I just had them with me, so I threw them in the bags with the M&Ms.
Brought them in a bag.
I'm gonna get
Where's the stick?
some
Where's
stand-up
the stick?
shots.
Did you put it on a stick? Like you brought your clothes in a
I just have a lot of grocery
in a
bags in
Dollar
my
General
bedroom
bag?
So I just threw some clothes in the bag.
Why would you bring him here? I don't understand. You thought it was a scammer, so why
I
did you
keep
bring
them close. I just keep clothes in my car. I didn't know what it was.
Why'd you bring him
Jonathan.
inside the house?
I don't, because I just happened to have them right next to the bag of M&Ms, so I threw it all in the same bag.
Okay.
That's
Next to the
all.
M&M.
I didn't necessarily bring the clothes because I thought I was going to stay for any period of time. But
all right, Jonathan. Listen. Let me ask you.
My shoes kind of stink. So
yeah, I can smell them. I can smell them from here. Yep, I believe
wanted
it.
to be able to change my socks.
Okay, now let me ask you this. So you thought your defense here
I
is
was definitely only going to hang out for a minute. And
let me
see
finish.
what's up with the
Let me
situation,
finish my question.
If it was anything weird.
Let me finish my question.
God,
your defense is that you didn't believe she was 13.
Yes, I did not believe
You didn't believe.
it was 13. I didn't know for sure who it was or who I was talking to or what I was getting into. And yes, it was kind of stupid to take a risk and go somewhere that you don't know what you're getting into.
Stop there. Stop there.
But
Stop there. Now I have a follow-up. I have a follow-up question. Say you're driving and you blow a stop sign and the stop sign clearly says stop and you blow past it. Okay? If you said you didn't believe that the stop sign was there,
I have no way to know who I'm really talking to.
Okay, but
and I get where you're arguing.
Okay, you get what I'm saying.
When I'm driving down the road, I know that's a stop sign.
You know it's a stop sign.
I have no idea
but
who I'm talking to on the other line.
But she's telling you she's
true or who I'm talking to. It could be a man in Africa for all I freaking know.
That's the information that's being presented. It says 13. She
and
says
I get
13.
Where you're going with that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I shouldn't have tested it to see who it was or
whether
what I'm
you
getting
believe
into
it,
or what this person's intentions are. And
whether you believe it or not, whether you believe it or
the whole
not,
thing was stupid
she's telling you she's 13.
The whole thing's stupid of me.
So why even take the risk?
I don't know.
Why take the risk?
The whole thing was stupid.
Okay, and after she told you she was 13, why did you say that you wanted to fuck her and eat her pussy?
Well, I wasn't really.
Was that part?
I didn't really believe she was 13.
Was that part of the test?
Yes.
Okay.
I was testing at that time to see if she was a scammer or not.
Okay.
Or
what
the person I was talking to see if
what would a scammer
what it was.
What would a scammer say?
What results were you looking for?
Huh?
What results were you looking for in this
I had
test?
a scammer one time, and I met a person on the internet, and this scammer, he was like, oh, this girl's underage and her parents are in my office.
Says it was
if you
delivered.
don't send me money, then I'm going to, we're going to file, her parents are going to file charges and all this shit. And and during that, that person
They were
was,
wrong
I
for
was
that.
never talking
Was there-
to no
They are
girl.
wrong for that. I cannot stand when they do that.
What? They just left it?
They
Blocking the door.
Oh.
I was
Pretty
never,
bad.
Yeah,
I was
that's
never,
pretty annoying.
really talking to a girl. I was talking to some guy the whole
Wait,
time.
when was
And he
money?
started-
When was money brought up in this conversation
It
with this
never
girl?
was.
Okay, so what was the potential
And,
scam?
that's kind of what I was.
You say you
and there
thought-
was a good part of this. I was waiting for that.
You say you thought she was a
for them-
scammer.
and there was a point I was, expected a scammer to ask for money and
But-
shit.
okay,
But
they
that never happened.
They never asked for money once, did they?
It never happened.
Did she ask for
No,
money
she
one
didn't.
time?
No.
Okay, so at what point were you going to be confident and
At
be
this
satisfied
point, I've
that
just
you
been
knew it was-
talking to her so long. I've been curious of
I
who
didn't-
I'm really talking
I
to.
didn't
Is
finish
it a
my,
girl?
I
Is
didn't,
it a
I
real
didn't finish my
person?
question, man.
Sorry.
At what point are you going to be satisfied that you are confident that this is a scammer or not? At what point? What does this person have to do for you to know that it is a scammer?
Well, I mean, when I got here, I realized I didn't know.
So when you were driving here, you thought it could be still a scam.
Yes.
So you
Okay.
packed your
Yes.
clothes in these bags. Got some M&Ms.
I already had the
Okay.
clothes in my
Okay,
in my
that's
car.
fine.
I just happened to.
What about
Sir,
what about
M&Ms
stopping to
with it.
get the M&Ms?
Huh?
What about stopping to get the M&Ms?
I'd happen to stop at
So
CVS.
you figured I'd get these
I
M&Ms
stopped at
for a
CVS.
scammer?
No, I didn't stop at CVS to get the M&Ms.
What'd you stop at
I
CVS
stopped at
for?
CVS actually to buy gum.
By gum, because your
Yes.
breath stinks.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying. I chew gum. Anyway,
Okay.
I stopped at CVS to get some gum, and the M&Ms were on sale, 2 for $2.22. And after I bought the gum, the lady told me I had $2 in CVS rewards. The M&Ms were on sale for 2 for $2.22. So I'm like, fuck it, give me the 2 M&Ms. I got them for like
Yeah.
24 cents.
Why not? Okay.
Right, exactly.
Makes sense. Okay.
Oh my God,
So-
I can't believe it.
So let me get this straight. When you were driving here, you thought that you were driving to a scammer.
I thought it might have been, yes.
So when this young lady
and
answered,
obviously it
when
kind
this
of is a scammer in a lot
when
of
this
ways.
young lady answered the door and let you in, what were
kind of is a
your
scammer.
thoughts? Well, let me ask you this: when she answered the door, let you in, what were your thoughts?
I was like, okay, I guess it's not a scammer. I'm gonna hang out for a minute. I'm gonna talk to him,
Wouldn't you
and then I'm gonna
leave?
leave.
Wouldn't you? Because that would mean
leave?
that it's a 13-year-old girl here.
Well,
right?
I didn't
At
know
that
how
point.
old she was. I mean,
She
that's
told you
her
she
friend
was.
or whatever,
She told you
but-
she was the girl you here to meet.
But I
though.
mean, I wasn't gonna do nothing with them.
What did you? You weren't gonna do nothing with her?
No.
What did you?
I
Hey,
wasn't
wait,
gonna do
so,
nothing with
so you didn't,
nobody
so
here.
when she was, you weren't.
What did you say to her
You didn't do
in the
nothing?
living room?
You didn't try to do nothing with her just now.
Did he?
You didn't try to kiss her.
No.
You did not. Tell me, Jonathan. Look at me.
No.
You tried to.
She's, she's right there, and she can tell me.
She's saying you tried to kiss her, Jonathan. You didn't try to kiss her?
We heard her go. Oh, whoa, hold on. We just met. We
How
didn't
old
say
did
that.
she tell you she was? How old did she tell you
didn't
she
tell
was?
me her
She didn't tell you?
No. She said she was still 19, but her friend was under age or whatever. And at one, her friend was under age or whatever. And at one,
Okay, why'd you try to kiss her though?
she was flirting with me.
She was flirting with you.
But I didn't know how old she was, and I wasn't trying to kiss her. I was just.
No, I just met you.
Don't you think you
Trying to
should?
get
That's a
her-
question you should ask before you go in for a kiss.
What?
How old the person is that you're trying to kiss? Shouldn't you ask?
I guess I should have asked.
Probably should have. Yeah.
think about
And at one point you said that, she has to be 18 and that she's too young and you wouldn't talk to anyone under 18. But
'Cause that's
a little bit after
how I
that,
am.
you talk about wanting to eat her out and perform oral sex on her.
And like I said, I was testing to see if it was a scammer at that point.
But why is
Scammer.
the
And
sexual
I should have
talk?
never came
Can I ask a
here.
question?
How
Why
is-
is the sexual talk?
Yeah, how is
Way
that?
too-
How do you fish for a
Look.
scammer with sexual talk?
Yeah, that's what I'm kind
Look,
of.
I'm confused there.
I was stupid for coming here. I'm not going to answer any more questions.
Okay.
Why not?
Well, it's not just stupid, Jonathan. It's
Why can't
it's
you answer my
illegal.
questions?
I've pretty
You-
much answered them all.
No, you
I was
haven't.
stupid for doing this. I was stupid for
Well, you-
coming here. I was stupid for taking the risk to see who it was that I was talking to
Yeah.
the
Can I
whole
ask
time.
why
I was
would
just
you-
curious of who I was talking to.
It doesn't make sense for you
Okay.
to send a picture of you in your underwear to you think is a scammer. That part
Sure
is-
Yeah.
it does.
What were
That
you
gives
fishing
them
for?
An incentive to mess with me, to say, oh, now you got to send money or something.
So you were
I was
setting
trying
yourself
tell
up
the
to be
scammer.
blackmailed.
Yeah, but a scammer.
What?
To set the scammer up, kind of a thing.
Why would?
I know it's weird, it's stupid.
No.
The whole thing's
It's
stupid.
not weird and
The
stupid.
whole thing is stupid.
Jonathan, look at me. It's
the
not
whole thing
weird.
is weird and
But
stupid.
The whole thing is
it's
criminal.
not
The whole
weird
thing's
stupid.
weird and stupid on all
It's
of
not
our
weird and
parts.
stupid. It's a lie.
It's criminal.
The whole thing is stupid on
It's
all
not
of our
stupid.
parts.
It's a lie. You're lying.
I'm not.
And you are lying right now.
I'm
Jonathan.
not.
Would you expect if you were in my shoes right now and you were talking to me? I'm coming in this house to meet a girl. I said all the things you said. Would you believe me if I was saying what you were saying?
Maybe, maybe not.
You know.
Let me ask you, John. If you thought this was a scammer, why did you say, "Baby, I'm sorry. I will make it up to you" when you couldn't meet her one of the
Just
last
playing
times?
the game.
That's a game.
It was all a freaking game. And I didn't know until I got here. And then I got here and whatever.
And now you know it's not a game.
It's a nice house. I thought I'd hang out for a minute.
Okay.
And then I was going to leave.
But now you know it's...
nothing seemed weird. And then you guys came out and obviously it was weird. I obviously should have named.
Well,
you never came out here. I was stupid for this.
What's weird is
Are you guys going to arrest me or can I go on my way? I haven't done anything wrong. I had no intentions like you
What's
guys
weird
think.
is you coming to meet a 13-year-old
I
girl.
know some of my intentions seem weird
This is
through the
wrong,
text,
sir.
but a lot of what I'm saying is true.
Okay, have you ever heard of like stings and stuff? You do know that this is wrong.
So we're
Can I
not...
please go out and support
Jonathan,
You have,
I'm not going to leave the premise. I swear and I promise.
You can't smoke in here, bro.
Jonathan, you can't
cannot
smoke in here.
bro.
Yes, my name is Chester. I'm at 5.
You cannot smoke in here.
Jonathan,
Sorry.
you got to put that
My
out.
nerves are
I'm
bad.
sorry.
I just wanted to
I
smoke a
understand.
cigarette. I'm being polite and
Okay.
cooperative.
Just breathe.
I'm
Right
being
now-
polite. I'm being cooperative.
You cannot
Right
smoke
now,
in here.
we're waiting for the
I'm not going to
police.
smoke it in here again.
Okay,
I
but
promise.
you're nervous. You might
I want
accidentally
to,
light it again.
but I'm not.
I get
Okay.
it, but you cannot, bro. Just take
Understood.
it easy, bro.
Just breathe.
Damn. You
Just
understand
calm
why we're doing
down
this?
for a second, Jonathan.
You're here to do one of the worst things in life, sir, and you're acting like we're being like stupid about it.
You said we're weird. We're doing something weird.
We're super weird, bro.
This is
Yeah.
weird. It's weird that you set this up through Facebook dating.
Why? So
What?
where would it?
Should we have
not be
used?
weird?
Should we have used Tinder?
I don't know.
So what's weird about it
I
being
don't
Facebook
know.
dating?
Because there's not normally stuff like this on Facebook dating. Most of
But does it-
everybody's safe
can I ask,
and not
what
weird.
does it
I
matter?
don't know. I was stupid.
Let's just say this
Isn't
is the,
you meeting
I'm
a
not answering any
13-year-old?
more
Hey,
questions.
let's just say this is the first time this has ever happened in history. Does it matter?
Isn't you coming here to molest a 13-year-old girl a little weird?
That would be weird if
That
that,
would
was
be
my
weird.
intention.
Well, you said you wanted to eat her out, and
Boy, never
I
stops
didn't know
talking.
who I was talking to.
you were talking to who
I
told
didn't
you she
know
was
for
13.
who I was talking
Well,
to.
she told you she was 13.
I don't know who that I was talking to her. That's
You could
true.
say, but you could say that about anything. I mean, literally. I mean, you could rob a bank and then say, "Well, I didn't know it was illegal. I didn't know it was true that was a crime."
So wait, did
That
you?
doesn't
Oh,
really-
that's
you
a
think-
little different because I
No.
don't know who I'm texting when I've just met somebody on the internet and
Not
haven't
really,
met him
it's-
in person yet. That's why I came to meet him in person to see
Yeah.
what really
But
was.
what you're saying doesn't really get you out of it, as well.
I know
is
you're
what I'm
you're
saying.
probably right.
Yeah. Well, I am right. I've been doing this for a while. And, your defense here doesn't really. It just doesn't really hold up. Yeah, it's not really a strong defense. Now, if you hadn't shown up here tonight, we wouldn't be having this
I should
conversation.
have let it go. I should have
Obviously.
stood her up again, I guess.
Yeah, we should have
If I would have
just.
known it was a real
Okay,
person.
well, so wait a minute.
Yeah.
So you thought it was a scammer? Why?
That's
after
why I kept
scamming-
standing
after-
it up. I didn't know what it was, and I didn't know if I should come or not, and I don't know why I ended up coming. I don't know.
I think I know why. I
You
think
wanted it to be real.
I think you want it to be real, and you're a little horny.
I'm wrong.
No.
That's what it seems
I'm
like.
wrong.
No.
You asked her if she could talk
I'm not
dirty.
wrong.
If she wants to talk
no,
dirty,
you're not right.
are you right for
I'm
this?
not
I was
true.
wrong. You said no.
You
Whole
say,
thing was stupid.
"Do you want to f me? You want some dick, baby?"
I thought it was a scammer. I was messing with them.
Oh, I think this person's a scammer. So I'm gonna drive. How far? Where do you live in? Anderson?
That's not far. It's a 30-minute drive. In the
So you're gonna drive
It's a
30
pretty nice
minutes?
drive. It's right down.
Hey,
Well, I
this
live
is a
on the
scammer I'm
north
talking
side
to.
of
I'm gonna get in my
Anderson.
car and drive 30 minutes to go meet this scammer. Hey, here's a picture of me and my boxers.
that
to
was
this scammer. Hey, I'm gonna come to
That
this
makes
house
sense.
and, with a bag full of my clothes. Bag full of my clothes to this scammer's
clothes.
house.
No, right? And the Dollar General bag too. That's crazy.
With M&Ms.
Hey, the scammer is blowing me off and not showing up. I'm gonna keep texting them.
Scammer also.
I'm gonna
said
continue the
Mexican restaurant, I think,
conversation.
too.
They blew me off. We said we're gonna meet here. They blew me off, and I'm still talking to them. I'm still gonna
Yeah.
text them,
Who you texting?
bro.
My mom.
Oh.
Why you
Well, what are you telling her?
That
Don't-
was off
She
to
gonna
go
pull
to
up.
jail.
Okay.
No, my mom was in Florida.
Do you want to call her?
I mean,
Calling
I was just letting her know that I'm going to jail.
Just let her know.
I fucked up.
Because can I say another thing? I've fucked with scammers before too, because they're fucking stupid and it's annoying.
I shouldn't have come out here though.
This is very, very weak and pathetic and nonsensical trolling of a scammer.
I know.
You're not trolling them at all.
Yeah, it
there's
doesn't
nothing
really-
in here where you're messing with the scammer.
Yeah, it's really just you being horny. Arranging
where
a meetup.
in here is there any type of you fucking with this scammer? Where?
I thought I was.
How?
You never even said anything about a scam in the conversation.
Why not?
You're deleting numbers?
Oh, yeah.
I'm better to do.
Hey, how many kids you talking to?
Are you talking to other minors?
Talking to kids?
No, it was just I just deleted his number because obviously I'm not gonna call her anymore.
Do you
Well, you
want
know-
to kiss me?
Well, I mean, I never.
Do you want to fuck me? So that's a yes.
Well, you know everything can be recovered still, so
That is what you want to do. You want some.
You keep asking the same
Yes, of course.
questions.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just being silly. Sounds
I
like you're
told
really
you I was
trolling
messing
this
with a scammer.
Well, you keep going with the same answer, Jonathan, and it just doesn't make sense. And we know you're lying at this point, is the thing. And we just want the truth.
I'm not lying. I thought it was a scammer.
Scammer, okay. Do you deal with many of these scammers?
Not too often. Every couple of years.
Couple years,
I
okay.
get at my butt, or I just run into a random one on the internet. When I'm bored.
Gotcha.
I shouldn't have come out here. And you're right. When I saw that it was
Yeah.
somebody young, then I should have just.
You should have just left, right?
I should have just
Yeah,
left.
so
That's
why-
where I
so
fucked
why-
up.
why
It's
did- why didn't
I
you,
don't
Jonathan?
know because I drove all the way out here. I guess so. I figured I'd hang out for a minute and then I would leave.
Okay.
That was what I was gonna do, and I promise on everything. That's all I was gonna do.
Okay. Were you also going to eat her out, as you said? Perform oral sex on her? You did say you were going to do
What
that.
was your question?
Were you also going to perform oral sex
I
on
don't know.
her?
I wasn't gonna do anything.
Okay.
I was gonna hang out for a minute.
So
and
that
leave.
was just you messing with the scammer.
Yes. At
you
that
thought it was
point
a
in the
scammer.
conversation, I thought it was a scam.
Got it. Even though they didn't ask for money or anything of monetary value.
Right.
You thought it was a scam.
These scammers are horny as shit.
Can I ask?
Do scammers usually pose as 13-year-old girls? Is that like a...
Not
They
usually.
have before.
Not-
They have? Okay.
Honestly, no, because
I had that
That's not a good-
situation
that's
I
not a
was
good
telling
scam
you
tactic.
about. Well, I mean, it kind of was because it was like it was a money scam.
There's no
you
money
know, that I
talked
was
about
talking
here.
to somebody. I thought I was talking to a girl on the internet, and then dude's like calls me, says he's the police, says that the girl I was talking to on the internet was underage, and even though you didn't know it, whatever, her parents are in my office, and if you don't send money, then we're going to. We're gonna they're gonna press charges and all this stuff, and I knew it was a scam. And
Did
I
anything like that come up
the
with-
police and told him that
Okay.
he was impersonating a police officer.
Why didn't you call the police on this girl?
Huh?
Why didn't you call the police on this
Because they
scammer?
hadn't identified themselves yet, and when I got here,
Well, she
and saw they
identified
were a
herself
scammer,
as
I should
13.
have left. You're right.
She identified herself as a 13-year-old female.
But I didn't know that. Doesn't mean that didn't know that that's who I was talking to for real. I
Okay.
thought that was a scammer, the
Okay.
lie of the scammer.
So
Got it.
Can I ask,
But you're right. When I got here and saw
So-
that it wasn't a scammer, I should have left.
Hey,
You're right.
So if you got here and it was a scammer, what were you gonna do?
I guess I was gonna call the police. I don't know.
Okay.
On
So-
what?
but you,
What would
yeah.
you say?
I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna
So
do.
you
if
just
there
came up
was a
with no
scammer.
plan?
No plan, just...
Pretty much.
I mean, what if someone was
It was-
fixing to rob you or something when you came
This
here?
dude.
Did you think about that?
I knew there was a possibility of that.
Okay. But you were still hoping that it would actually be a 13-year-old girl.
No.
No? Well, that's what it seems like, Jonathan. That's what it seems like here.
Chasing that.
So were you going to call your mom and let her know?
I texted her.
Text her. I think you should give her a
Told
call.
her I'm going to jail.
Did she respond?
She said
Yeah.
for what?
What'd she say?
She said, she said, aren't you a little old for that BS? Good luck.
Wow.
I didn't tell her. I just said
What'd you say?
I just said I got set up by the police. I'm about to go to jail.
Wait, did you tell her what for?
No.
You should tell her.
No. I didn't tell her what for.
Oh, I
just
see
said
that.
I got.
Yeah.
Do you get
She
in trouble?
got-
You should tell her, though. You should tell
No,
her.
I'm not going to tell her.
Do you get in trouble or something?
No, I'm.
Why'd she say that?
No, she said that because I haven't been in trouble in years.
Oh, okay.
I've
I
been
feel
in
like
trouble since
that's
I was a
weird.
kid.
I think you are a little old
That's
to be
weird to
doing
me.
this.
Like my mom would be like,
crazy, bro.
"What's happening? What's
You
I don't
guys are
know.
right. I shouldn't be here.
Yeah. Well, so what would your
here?"
would your mom be would it be Paula?
Yeah, my mom's.
Paula. Okay. So you sure you don't want to call her?
Yeah. Why would I want to call her?
Just so she knows.
I mean,
Or we can call her.
I mean, she knows I'm going to jail. That's all she needs to know.
Oh, I think she needs to know a little more.
Are you not close with her?
I'm very close with
It's just
her.
that's an odd thing to say for a mom to say.
Yeah, it is.
Because you didn't even say why.
Of course, I didn't say why.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's weird that that's her response to you.
Here, I'll have my mom tell you that I'm not the type of person to do this stuff. Is that what you want?
Okay. Well, if you could put her on speaker so we know it's actually her, if she answers.
Hello?
Hi. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, hanging in there. What's going on?
Nothing. I
Whole lot of
talked to
something.
some girl on Facebook dating that was said she was 19, and then I get here and the police are here and they're saying that she's underage, and yes, at one point she texted me and said she was underage, but I thought it was a scammer at that point, and I'm stupid for coming out here and taking the risk of seeing who it was, and because you said I was a little old for this stuff, you think I don't freaking know, man. But say hi to the police.
You didn't.
I'm
not the police.
Well, we're not the police. We're just the
and you
investigative
didn't tell her
unit.
why you're going to jail.
These are some TV guys or some
TV.
What is it?
We're just investigative journalists.
And concerned citizens.
Yeah, that's him.
Weird. I don't know.
Well, what's weird is
you're
meeting a 13-year-old.
You didn't actually
So
tell
when you
her.
walk out the door, the cops are gonna arrest you. Is it the Chris Hansen scam or something? Haven't you ever seen that shit?
It's something like that, ma'am. Something like that. But yeah, he will most likely be arrested tonight.
For taking a risk of coming out here. I thought it was a freaking scammer. I don't know. And then I didn't know what it was. I've kind of been talking to this person I met on the internet that was supposed to be 19, and then and at this point I just got curious to see what
told
it
you
was,
she was 30.
Still left, but I didn't know who I was talking to at that point in time. I thought I was talking to a scammer or something.
Okay.
So why was she 19?
Because that's what a Facebook dating
So you believe
profile
that?
said.
You believe that, but you don't believe it when she says she's 13.
Like multiple times.
Jonathan, do you have Aunt Linda's phone number?
Probably.
Call her and tell her to get a hold of Alex and see if he can help you.
What's her phone number?
765-6.
Hold on. 765. Okay.
Did the person ever tell you that they were under 19?
But only by
he was-
text, but I never met him, so I didn't really know if it was true or not. I didn't know what it...
Ma'am, he was told 30, at least 3 different.
Only on the
What
text.
are you doing with a 19-year-old?
Well, I date
concern,
girls
too.
mostly in their 20s and stuff.
She
But
wasn't 19, she was
19,
13.
under
But-
20s. Even
Well, the
19 is...
Facebook said she was
He
19.
ain't gonna go to no fucking house for a 30-fucking-year-old pussy!
See, I wouldn't do that. I'm not
So what
like
are you
that.
doing?
But you, why are you here?
But he's here.
Well, why
though.
is he here?
Why didn't you call me?
I don't know. This whole thing is weird. I don't know how I got myself
We
in this
didn't make him call
situation.
you. He just.
He chose to call you.
They suggested a couple times.
We
but I
figure
told
he
them.
should let you know.
Who
After I
the fuck are
texted
you
you.
talking
Well, he
to?
needs
I
to
don't
get-
know. Some guys that showed up.
Oh,
here.
I'm Skeet
Yeah.
Hansen with the Predatorial
He also needs
Investigation.
to get some. He needs to get some help.
Skeet
honestly.
Hansen with
Skeet Hansen.
the Predatorial Investigation
Oh my
Unit.
God, that's Dateline bullshit.
Why is it bullshit, ma'am? How's it?
You don't fucking date 13-year-olds, you dumbass
Well,
motherfucker.
ma'am, that language. Good lord. But let me just
Oh my God,
tell you.
language, good Lord,
He-
you fucking set people up,
Ma'am.
trying to trap them and fuck their lives up.
But ma'am.
So who the fuck do you think you fucking are?
I think I'm
Linda's number again,
Skeet
Mom?
Hansen. I just told you
What's
who I
Linda's
am.
number again, Mom?
Why the fuck would we do something again?
Police are on their way.
Hold on.
But ma'am, if I could just clarify, Jonathan did know that he was meeting a 30-year-old female tonight.
No, I didn't.
He was told multiple times.
We did. We have the proof.
I have no way of knowing that text is true or who I'm talking to for sure if I haven't met the person. It's somebody I met on the internet.
How would you know for sure before you arrive? Like how in your book, how would you make sure? Is your mom still on the line?
No.
Oh. I was having a nice conversation with her. I like to talk
I mean,
to
at
her.
least you know she's going to defend you.
Yeah. Could I talk to her some more, do you think? I just want to make sure that she knows and it's clarified and everything.
How was that person, other person? She said call somebody else, and they were gonna help you. How they?
Yeah, who's that?
Just wondering.
I don't know, I guess call him and find out.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, we're doing almost there. Welcome back. Long time no see.
Jonathan, do you have anything else you have to say? Because I'll have to let you know I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. We're doing an online series about adults who try to meet up with underage teens online for sex. And you've just been skeeted in 4K. Okay, nothing else to say. Paul James.
Hello?
Hi, Paula.
Yes?
Hi, this is Skeet Hansen calling you. I just wanted to clarify some things.
Hi, Linda. It's Jonathan.
I know. Well, I know you got a little.
43-year-old man's mother.
I understand, but you seem close to him, and I know you got a little. You seem to get a little angry at me, and I just wanted to clarify some things. Now, Jonathan did. He was told that the girl was 13 before he came to meet her tonight. So I just. You don't believe it? Ma'am, he did tonight, and I can.
I know you put me on speakerphone, and I don't know if you're going to record me to put me on some damn TV show, buddy.
No,
But
ma'am.
you better watch it.
Well,
I'm
they're
a freaking
trying to get him arrested.
Ma'am.
You go around and you send people out trying to ruin their lives, and I know my son would never go meet a 13-year-old child.
Ma'am, I can send you the screenshots and all the proof. He was told that she was 13. The officers are here now. Do you want me to?
What are you calling me for?
Well, I'm just letting you know you're his mother.
This TV show guy or something. The whole thing's weird. Like, this is.
So I can, ma'am, I'd be happy to send you all the screenshots and the proof. And
Okay, what?
I'd be happy to send you all the proof. And your son he's being arrested right now.
Okay, hold on.
It's,
well, they're gonna arrest me. I love you.
He very much did come to meet a 13-year-old girl.
You really get off on doing this to people.
Well, ma'am, let me hold the phone closer so you can hear the handcuffs.
And if you set my son up, that's none of my business.
Ma'am,
I'm 43 years
ma'am,
old.
I want you to listen to this. Did you hear that? Those are the cuffs going around your son. Did you hear that? Oh, she hung up.
How do you get off on it?
Yeah, I guess we get off on this. We set her son up.
So we can be sued. I recorded that bit. This yours?
Yes, sir.
Is that phone yours?
No, I think my phone's in my pocket.
Okay.
Yeah, I got my phone in my pocket.
No weapons or anything on you?
No, sir. Can I grab my clothes?
Hang on.
There you go.
I'll grab them.
Yeah, right there in the back.
That's just my cigarettes. I don't have any weapons or anything on me.
What's in the pocket of your phone, brother?
Phone, keys, lighter.
Okay. Is there anything illegal in your car?
Nope.
Phone's calling somebody. Alright, we're gonna leave a voicemail for somebody, I guess. Alright. Central 713. I got one in custody. I'll be right back, guys.
Keep it real, Jonathan.
Last hit.
Oh my God, dude. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're good after that one. Oh my God.
Hey, oh God, this is crazy.
Have you ever had predator pasta?
Have what?
Predator pasta?
I don't think so.